Hi everybody, thanks very much for joining me. At the moment, I'm down in the Adirondacks with my wife. We've rented a cabin. It's absolutely gorgeous down here this time of year. The fall colors are amazing. But I took a little bit of time to still test out some new gear. Now this tarp that I'm going to show you today is not exactly new. I used it on my last Algonquin trip. If you remember, it got really windy and rainy, and I set this up quickly, kept me dry, kept me happy. Now, I always like to test out things thoroughly before I bring them to you, so that's why I'm still testing this particular tarp out. So it's the Easthills Outdoors Ultralight Dragonfly Pro Sill Rain Tarp, and it's a great tarp. So I thought what I'd do is set up a simple tarp shelter and we'll go from there. Okay, so before I get this tarp out of the bag, let's just go over a few specs. It's made of 15D diamond ripstop nylon. It has a 2000 millimeter PU coating and it's seam sealed as well. It weighs just 25 ounces, packs really small as you can see, and it's 140 inches by 115 inches with a 12-foot ridge line. So it's a huge tarp with 10 tie-outs, pre-rigged with guy lines, and there's also line locks that come included with it. There's also a bag with 8 aluminum pegs. So everything you need to get started is in this bag. When you open up the stuff sack, you're going to see that everything comes pre-rigged, ready to go. It's also a stuff sack with 8 aluminum pegs. So I have a ridge line with prusik loops already set up here. So let's get this tarp out of the bag, set it up quickly. I'm going to show you just a very simple tarp configuration, show you what this tarp is capable of. So there's your basic prusik knot. They're really great for attaching a tarp to a ridge line because it allows you to center it and pull it tight. So you have your prusik loop, pass it through the loop on the tarp like this. Just use a toggle and pull the prusik tight. That'll tighten and tension the tarp perfectly. Alright, now we have the tarp attached to the ridge line. So let's just build, one of the simplest structures you can make with a tarp, an A-frame, or a little bit of a modified A-frame. It's very simple to make, but it's very useful as well. Okay, so we just have to stake out the back of the tarp first. It's done really easy with these tarp tensioners. Put the loop over the stake. Pull it tight, you're good to go. I'm just going to do the same thing to all 4. So the way these line tensioners work is very simple. Just pull to apply tension. When you want to release the tension, just put your finger under the tab, lift up, tension is released. So the 2 pullouts in the center, I just attached to a tree that was directly in front. Just apply some tension to these. Now we just have to deal with the 2 ends. So for a little bit of extra protection, these 2 ends, we can pull down like wings. We'll block the wind just a little bit, give us a little more protection. Nice. So as you can see, life is great under the tarp. It's very spacious under here. You could fit quite a few people in here just to stay dry, stay out of the weather. At least 2 or 3 people could sleep under here, no problem at all. It's the time of year when there are no bugs out, so it's nice to sleep out under the tarp. put your fire right in front. Nothing better. As you can see, I'm pretty cozy under this tarp. Lots of room for my sleeping gear. Actually, there'd be room for at least 2 people with all their gear. Lots of room. Okay, you're not going to get wet. You're going to stay completely out of the weather. Now, this is just one very simple way to set a tarp up like this. You could completely close off the ends. You could, of course, bring the sides right down to the ground for complete protection. I prefer this. I like the airflow. That avoids condensation problems. So this is my preferred method. But I'm pretty impressed with this tarp, A, for the size, and B, for the weight of it. So it packs down very small, sticks in your pack. You have a good shelter for an emergency or for planned camping. Thanks for watching. I hope this review was useful to you. Tarp camping is awesome. A tarp is something you should keep in your pack in case of an emergency too. So this Easthills Outdoors Dragonfly Pro fits that bill. It's not too heavy, fits in your pack, doesn't take up much room, and you can get a lot of enjoyment out of it. So thanks again for watching. Take care. Please leave a comment down below. I will leave a link down below where you can purchase one of these on Amazon. Take care, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.